Hey there, One Paler here, and welcome back. Today I just wanted to bring you guys 15 or so minutes of Rebel Galaxy. This just came out, it launched, it was in development for a while. I remember seeing some beta footage of it about a year ago, and the reviews for it are relatively good, but there were some keywords in almost all the reviews that really drew me in. They talked about being a spiritual successor or a future, some type of successor for the old Freelancer games. Also, there was some Firefly and Serenity references thrown in there, and all kinds of, along those lines. To me, that sounds pretty promising. So what do we have with this game? We have a bit of an oddball, I would say. Let's see. Dirty Business, we don't want to do that one. We want to go to that one. So, the first real noticeable thing with this game is it's all on a 2D platform. I can't go up or down. I can only go forward, back, left, or right. And for a space simulator, well, not simulator, but space game, that seems a little odd. Let's see, that one is 559,000. That one's 34,000, or 3,400. 5,900. So we're going to do that one first. I'm avoiding this one here with the exclamation mark because that is an actual story mission. Just going to fly out here, do a few of these. These are just like random go kill a certain person bounties. There's nothing to the story in these. So we're going to go do that. Oops, I'm not warping. Here we go. Got distracted and boom, away we go. Oops. Double jack retaliator. So we're going to send out a pulse. Alright, yeah, this is one of their shields up. Now, the combat on this is a little different, and you'll notice like when I come in here, I'm drawing what would be like the equivalent to a broadside, and that's exactly what it is. Your primary turrets, so you'll notice there's a turret above, kind of right there in the center of my screen. There's also one down here, lower right-hand corner of the screen. Those fire mostly automatically. And most of what you're going to do combat-wise is going to be shooting these broadsides. You're not getting away from me, buddy. You decide to attack me. My gun's got about a 4-kilometer range on it, so here we go. We should be able to get him from here. And come on. There we go.
Getting too hot for me.
And down he goes. Alright, let's steal his whatever he dropped. That was just some random, I don't know who, bounty hunter guy decided he wanted to kill me. Have a helicopter driving by, or flying by outside, so you might hear that going. Yeah, so it's got a 2D platform that it's on. And you're going to primarily be focusing on these broadside attacks while your turrets do what your turrets do. They're going to auto-target whatever you designate them to. You can, come on, let's go, up to speed. And there we go. Come on. Boom! While we do that, we're going to escape it here, and we'll come into the ship. So we have a cargo hold. You can, if you want to play this game just as a trader, you can do that. We have our mission log. Ship. So this doesn't give us much to look at here, but we can see our difference. So we have our primary broadside weapon, which this ship only can get one. I don't know if other ships can get more. There are multiple ships. We're currently running proton cannons. Was that proton? Yeah, proton. Secondary, I have a lock-on missile turret system. They fire off a few. We'll use a little bit of that, but this is more what I was getting to. So this current ship has two different turret mounts. On the top, I have a standard pulse turret, general purpose turret, and I could take control of this if I want. And we also have a flak turret. The flak turret focuses only on anti-aircraft. So basically, I'm set up in a way where I want my lower turret to be taking out the aircraft or strike craft. The upper turret focusing on my main target. And in here, I can designate the logic for these. It's just a little rotational menu. This game does seem to have been built primarily for a controller, but it works. So upper turret, primarily any craft. Lower turret, fighters only. Good. We'll go ahead and get back into playing. It's in the 2 hours I've played, it's not very complex. It seems a fairly simplistic game. The two-dimensional plane does mean that you're not going to be pulling any crazy maneuvers or anything. It's going to be just turning in, turning out, trying to get at the right range. You do have a deflector shield that you can activate, and while the shield is up, you can't do anything else. Like the shield takes priority over all weapons, it draws all that energy. And you can either have it activated for a certain amount of time or for a certain amount of damage. So it's got an energy bar, and we'll see it here. and as it takes damage, it drains, or just generally drains over time. Look at that. I don't know what the heck that is, but it's kind of cool looking. And we flew back past our target. Eliminate primary mission, dirty business. No, that's... Hang on. Which one do I not want? That one I don't want. That one I do want. Yeah, we flew by it. Helps to pay attention where you're flying. Don't be looking at planets. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to send out a quick pulse. This will just help me identify them. So we have something purple in there. And... Woo! Popped him quick. Alright. Looks like they have a minefield set up here. Yes, they do. Here comes a ship in. Gonna lock on him with Z.
Mission complete.
And that was pretty darn easy. Contraband bio-waste.
Collision warning.
Hang on, let's slow down here a little bit. Ah! That hurt. So did I just pick up some contraband? Come in here, let's take a look. I've never had contraband. Cargo hold. Bio-waste. Let's see. Can we jettison this? Jettison. A. D. Oh, there we go. So you jettison it that way. There we go. Let's get rid of the card of that. Send out another pulse. See if there's anything around here. A lot of mine. Ah! You stupid mine. Here's that shield. So I'm holding down the space bar. You'll see that shield come up. In the lower left, you see that bar draining. Yeah, that's the shield. Alright, let's go. Risk low. Double jack. Alright, up to speed we go. I'm looking for like a Corvette class ship or something to fight. That's another mine. Is he gonna hit me? Nope, I got by him. Come on, let's go ship. Whoops. Whoops. Still getting the hang of the controls. I just wasted some missiles.
Sublight boosters
You only have so many of them. I think I can carry 16. Yeah, I'm down to 14 now. That was a complete waste. Let's go. Engage. Aesthetically, the space looks good. The ships are fairly well detailed. Hard to tell in full warp like this. The sound. That's actually not the sound, the music. It has a very bluegrassy rock type mix, little country thrown in there, and it really fits the game quite well. It's something that you would expect from Firefly. Kind of reminds me of Cage the Elephant's most recent music. Not particularly something I like, but it does fit the theme of this Wild West space adventure. Just, oh, this... What do we have here? This looks like an ambush. Let's send out a pulse. So the pulse is like a scan. Nothing? Alright. So maybe we'll go in a little slow. What are we at? 5,000 away? We'll just use our... Yeah, we'll go up to warp. Or past whatever that was. Whee! Bring us in. Anyway, what was I saying? The music fits the theme very well. Reminds me a lot of Firefly, Cage the Elephant type thing. The only problem with it is there's not a huge amount of it. There's like only 5 different... Woo! Alright. This is going to be a bit different. Alright, we got to come around, shield up for that missile. There we go. My left shield is down, so I'm trying to get around so I get my hull facing the other way. Yeah, we can see we're on fire. Oh, there we go. I haven't done much with my main gun yet. We keep running into these small little, just fire type squadron things. Cargo container. Let's come over here and tractor beam it in. The music, it's good, but it's light. There's not a huge amount. I would say there's like 4 tracks to it. So you do repeat pretty quick, and it doesn't take long until you're like, alright, I need something different. But for the first 2 or 3 hours, I think it's pretty darn good. Let's send out a pulse. Detected valuables. Alright. I think we have to go back through that minefield. Let's go down to 3/4 speed. And for this, we will actually go over to our pulse turret, and we can shoot down some of these like that right there. Nope, nope, nope.
Deflectors depleted.
Well, I took it. Maybe that thing's not very good for shooting them down. Let's try the flak cannon. We're through. Alright, cargo container. Tractor it in.
Full. Engines at maximum.
Insufficient hold space. See, that one is average. I died last time I tried that one, so we're going to avoid that one for the moment. Nope!
Exiting satellite.
Whoops.
Flak turret.
Shoot it down! Shoot it down! Alright, we're just gonna run. Let's see, do I have any other missions?
Stellar map.
That's not what I want to do. Zoom out, there we go. Let's see, primary mission, dirty business, that's the one I don't want to use. We got that. We have a outpost being attacked. Well, let's fly over there and see if we can find a larger ship to fight. Pirate Lord sighted. I'm worried that if I fly to this, I'm just gonna get killed outright. That's an outpost, it's saying. What is this skull and crossbones here? I'm looking for something where we might have allies in the area. Looks like there's some base. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Alright, close out of there.
Accelerating to satellite.
And that's over there. Oh, we could protect the miners. That's a good one. Haven't done that one yet. And that's on our way. So, is it a good game? I don't know. It's too early to say. I'm only 2.5, 3 hours in at this point. I do like what I've played. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a little simplistic, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. We have Star Citizen coming. That's going to be unbelievably complex. You have Stress Beacon. You have Elite Dangerous, which is very complex. You know, the complex over-the-top space sim is back. Having something that's a little bit easier.
Looks like our little ruse paid off. Take them down.
All right, so this was an ambush. That's a larger ship right there. All right. So I have a better range than him. I'm going to try and get out into range. Well, I'm taking a beating.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Come on. I can dish it out as well as I can take it.
Boundary received.
There we go. Alright, where's the other one? Z, lock onto him. And fire again.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so that was a little bit of a larger ship. I can get a little bit of an idea how that works. I think I outclassed him a little bit because he died pretty easily. And at first I was concerned I was on fire, but actually he was just the outer hull, like, whoops, don't hit that. From what I can tell, sometimes missiles will leave like fire on the outside of your ship, but it doesn't really do damage. If you look down at the lower left, lower right hand corner of the radar area, you'll see 100%. So my ship's still at basically 100% hull. Some of my armor's damaged a little bit on my left side. We're not at warp speed. What was I saying though? Like, I don't think all these games, we don't need another complex space sim coming out. Something that's a little bit simpler to pick up and just enjoy a little bit of that freelancer type gameplay. I think this might work pretty well. Just a little $25 game. I'm intrigued. I plan to put a few more hours into it. I might do a full video on it at some point. It's hard to say. We'll go protect these miners and then we'll call it a video. I do like the music though. Alright, I like the music and the theme fit together really well, I guess is more what I'm getting at. What are we at? 56? Come on. This is something where I could see people complaining, why in a single player game do these travel times have to take so long? This is something I'm actually going to say I'm okay with, as it gives a sense of size to the galaxy. And let's actually do real quick. So you look in here, we have a interstellar map, but this is only one of 9 or 10. I didn't mean to clear out the waypoint. I wanted to, hang on, I'm still learning the shift. There we go. So we got however many of these, each one with a whole bunch of planets on itself and everything. Yeah, so it's a pretty large map if you figure each one's going to be about the same size that we currently have. There's also, let me think here, I've seen 8 or 9 different ship chassis. I imagine there's a lot more. I've seen for each weapon class, so your primary, your secondary, and then your turrets, I've seen 5 or 6 for each. I imagine there's going to be a lot more, you know, if they're going to be spread out over as you tech up. Now, there's not really a leveling system or anything. It's just getting enough money, upgrading your ship. That does it, which I'm okay with. I would like a small indication, though, of the strength of my ship. Give me, even if it's just generic A, B, C, D, or whatever for the ship's strength, that would be nice. So I know if I fly into like one of those areas and I see a ship, I would like a very clear indicator. This guy way outclasses you. Run the F away. Or, yeah, you got this guy, he's no problem. Something like that would be nice. Not having to worry about grinding out leveling skills or trade skills, I'm okay with that. Alright, Pulse. It's also, we might as well scan him.
Scanning.
No bounty, no cargo. Alright. This guy's gonna die easy. There's quite a bit of auto-aim on it.
Target destroyed.
Oh, somebody else is shooting, I think. Oh, we didn't make it to it. Ah! We're still not there yet.
Accelerating to sublight.
Come on, let's go. I have to dive in more to know if the asking price justifies this. I don't know, it seems good, but releasing in October, it might not be good enough to justify the cost. So I'm supposed to hail this ship, I think. Am I not supposed to hail him? Oh, here comes the...
Target locked. Target destroyed.
Another one.
Missiles inbound.
Missiles! Shield! Boom! You ain't got nothing on me. Alright. Let's get on speed a little bit. Get out of here and engage this guy.
Accelerating to sublight.
I got about 4.5.
One down.
What was I saying? 4 point whatever meter range on this. It's not meter because it would be way smaller than that. SM. Space meters? 4.2 space meter range on my primary weapon there, so those guys were well within range. Alright, can we hail this guy now? Without running into him? That's not what I meant to do. Apparently not. Let's go, we'll go real quick to a base.
Stellar map.
Let's do some selling. I'll show you some ships where we can buy. Let's see, that's Rust. Yeah, that's the starting one. So put a waypoint there. And exit out. And now normally it'll face us towards it, so we can, there it is. Up to speed. This would be like the perfect game to come out in August when there's not a lot of competition on the market. You know, just something light to play. I'm just worried it's going to get buried in the oncoming avalanche of amazing games. Because what I've played, I've enjoyed. I like that it's a little bit simpler. I like that I can just kind of half pay attention. The control interface could use a little bit of work. It needs a little bit more music. The weapon sounds are a little underwhelming, but that's fine. Distress beacon. We're gonna ignore it. I want to get to the space station. There's no docking or anything like that. You know, in Elite Dangerous, you see a lot of those videos of people going through these big docking processes and everything. Nothing like that in this game. You just fly on in, you go ahead and you hold E, and boom, you're down and you're docked, and no problem at all. Should be there in about 10 seconds, I think. It's probably on the other side of the planet. Oh no, it's right there on this side, it looks like. And as soon as you get close... Nope, it's on the other side of the planet. Woo! We're burning up! We're burning up!
Accelerating to sublight.
Come on. There it is. I wonder why they named this one Rust. Can never guess. And now we're there. That was so worth it.
Warning.
Rust City.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Do.
Sublight.
And can I dock yet? So we just got to get close to it, and then should pop up dock.
Docking.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's see. Let's go to the shipyard. So we got to repair our ship. 187 credits. We can see which damage was taken. I've never seen like anything fully destroyed other than when I absolutely died. So I'm not sure if like your engines can be knocked out. Can't really say.
Repairs.
Seems plausible. Repair all. There we go. And here you can see a few of the other ships. So this is what we currently have. This is the... No, that's not what we currently have. Yeah, it is. That's the Hammerhead, though we call ours Rasputin. You got the Mastodon, the, what else? Tannhausen, Scarab. This one's the one I want to get. This Vanguard looks mean. Looks real mean. I like it. I like it. You can see over here, like it has additional banks, so broadside ports are 7. I don't know if that means it just can fire 7 volleys from one type or 7 different types. Let's go back here and look at our Hammerhead. 3, and we have to find 3. So it looks like you can only equip 1 broadside type, and then you just fire more of them. Let's see. So secondary ports are 3, turrets are 6. 6 turrets. So we only have 2 on ours. That thing would be real dangerous and close. And then the Manticore. I'm not a big fan of this one. It looks like something from District 9. Alright. Come in here. That's the shipyard. Whoops. I didn't mean to exit. I mean, back in! Let me back in!
Engines at maximum.
I wanted to go to, yeah, this. Refill ordnance. Yes. And then here we can see, so this is just the beginning weapons. This is literally the very first space station. So we come in here to the broadside, you'll see there's basically 3 different types. There's the pulse cannon, which I started with. Mark II, the pulse. The tachyon cannon, which is short range, but highly fires faster. And then what I'm using is the proton, which is long range, fires slower. Pretty straightforward. Weapons, secondaries, there's like lock-on missiles, unguided missiles, there's flat cannons that are good for shooting down, these shoot down missiles, and then there's EMP flak, which are for taking out shields, I think. Rendering them inoperable and reducing their shield, yeah, so it knocks out it's an EMP grenade. And then you have your different types of turrets. So you got the scatter turret, pulse turret, all these things are pretty straightforward. I'm not going to dive into all of this here, just wanted to show you some of the possibilities. And here you can really see, excuse me, some of the many different things they're going to do. You could do a mining laser. You got some, what was this, like a 4 here, shredder turret. So one of those looked really awesome, not that. Swarm, so I'm guessing this fires missiles. Defense against attacking fighter craft, firing 6 swarm missiles, each burst. With each burst, each requiring image recognition to target aloft multiple times. That's pretty cool. Looks neat. Yeah. I gotta say, like, overall, I'm fairly positively impressed. I just think that the combination of its price and its release date might doom this game, which is a little unfortunate. But I plan to play it for a few more hours, and I might do a full video on it at some point. But, yeah, that is Rebel Galaxy. So, this has been Powler. Thanks for watching.